Hi, welcome back to Psalms today, looking at Psalm 24. Just going to notice one detail to help us read it today, one point of application, and that's it really. I'm going to hand it over to you to read for yourself. And what you find encouraging in this psalm, please share it with others so that they can be encouraged as well. You can contact them direct, you can write in the comment box below this video, but please share the blessing you receive as you spend time in God's Word. Now, Psalm 24 is interesting. It starts by establishing God is the cosmic king. He's in charge of everything. And then the question is asked in verse 3, so who may ascend the hill of the Lord? Sounds a bit like Psalm 15, if you remember that one. That idea of drawing near to this God. Well, again, there is language here of the one who has clean hands and a pure heart, kind of living a life with integrity and with a sense of righteousness, seeking after the face of God. And so when you come to the end of verse 6, you get a Selah, just to pause and reflect on what you've seen so far. It sort of divides the psalm in half. We've had 6 verses in the first half, and then we get into the second half and we get 4 verses. But actually it's really balanced. It's not 6-4, it's kind of 12 lines and 12 lines. Let me kind of point this out. This is the thing I wanted us to notice. There's a rhythm that gets established in the first 6 verses, and it's 2 lines per verse, right? So 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines, all the way down to verse 6. Verse 4 looks like 3 lines, but I think it's a long second line. Even if not, the rhythm's still there. It's largely paired lines all the way through until you get to the midpoint. Once you get to verse 7, suddenly we get 3 lines, and we get 3 lines 4 times. So it's not just a one-off, it's like a whole change of rhythm. And this change of rhythm kind of establishes something big is going on. It sort of draws our attention, focuses us on what is being said in these 12 lines. And so this is what I want us to take a look at. If you look at the first 4 lines, 7 and the first line of 8, and then drop your eyes down to the first 4 lines of starting 9 and into 10, you've got basically the same thing being repeated. Lift up your heads, O gates, be lifted up, O ancient doors, that the King of glory may come in. Who is this King of glory? So that question is being asked twice, and then it's going to be answered. Now, technically, there's a very subtle difference that I just flagged for you there. But basically, we've got this kind of 4-line build-up to then give us the detail of who this King of glory is. And so you've got kind of imagine the King of glory, the one who's in charge, approaching the city, coming into Zion. And he's really the warrior king, the divine warrior, the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. And then at the end, similar, the Lord of hosts, the Lord Sabaoth, I think that would be, the Lord of hosts, the Lord of heavenly armies. He is the King of glory. And so we've got these little details, well, big details really, that are building up here. But I think that the rhythm of the verses helps us to kind of recognize that something's happening, the repetition, the change of rhythm. Okay, here's the focal point as the psalm is finishing. It's the King of glory who's coming to the city, the divine warrior. Now, for a point of application, I just want to actually keep it fairly simple. If we were to talk about the Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle, if we were to jump right in and focus on that, it could feel scary, fearsome, terrifying, and in a sense it is. But for those who draw near to him, for those who seek his face, for those who ascend the hill of the Lord, preceding verses, I think the sense here is this isn't supposed to be terrifying, this is comforting. The divine warrior is not coming against his own people, but he's coming having battled for his own people. That's the sense that is coming through, the tone, the rhythm, the pause and think about this. This is a wonderful, upbeat psalm. And it's really pointing us to the coming of the King of glory, the divine warrior, who's not against us, but he fights for us. So there you go, Psalm 24. Take a look, see what you find, and share the blessing with others. Thank you.